What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, we're going to start with 7 only. I wanted 10 but I've been market banned. 7 2-player plus packs from the Serie A. We're also going to have today the guaranteed Team of the Season Serie A card as well. And then some gameplay for weekly objectives and stuff. And I just want to talk to you guys briefly about just some changes. You know, I'm relatively done with the Road to Glory now. Like, I'm not done in terms of I'm giving up, but as we kind of discussed in a few previous videos, I'm done in terms of like trying to grind so hard. I'm done putting 6 to 8 hours a day in this account now. I'm just going to play for fun now, and you guys will get to see and experience all that, but that obviously means that we're going to go down to like 3 or 4 videos a week instead of, you know, a video every day. I am still going to craft towards R9. We've pushed on towards another level of Sandro. I've now done 2 of the 3 segments, and I'm very tempted to just go and buy the last segment just so I can get him and have him in the club, because I wouldn't mind him as a super sub over this next weekend league because his stats are just insane. He would make a great defensive midfielder as a super sub with those high work rates and how good those stats are. He would, or putting Alonso in and putting him there, or alternatively just changing the squad around a little bit and getting him in on 7 chemistry at left back. You know, I could do that as well. Just swap. I could literally just swap around Hullet and Kante and then put him in there, and that would work as well. So I don't know what I want to specifically do with it, but that's where we're at. And then with the team, crafting R9 is going to be one of the things that we're going to do. But I'm also thinking about buying Alexandre Lacazette to put him in instead of Eriksen, just because I don't, even if I do play to 30 games again going forwards, that would be amazing, but I don't really care for what team I have. I want to use players that I'm going to enjoy now. And with that being said, based on whatever we get from red picks on Thursday and whatever we get out of these 2-player packs here, I might go and get that Quagliarella card for 500,000 coins. He looks absolutely insane. So 7 packs, guys. I'm hoping for just one walkout to tease us into thinking we're going to get a blue. That would be amazing. We get Romagnoli and no one good at the start. I've got enough players to build like 1 more as well. If the packs are pretty dry, which they are. Well, they're going to be pretty dry anyway, but we're going to have like probably 11 more players to be able to build an 8th pack, if you like. But because we've been market banned, that's we're there with that. So the aim ultimately is, and that's, wow, I'm actually going to have to discard them because I don't have enough. The aim ultimately is to now just enjoy the coins. Like, we'll see. Maybe walk out. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. It's blue. Italian centre back. Is it? It's Mancini. Hey, but that's all right, because now I've got a team of the season for the guaranteed team of the season tomorrow. We got a blue. Hey, that's all right. That doesn't pay for all of the packs at all, does it? Because he's worth 30k. That pays for... Wait, hold on. No, yeah, that pays for 2 of the packs. Hey, that's not bad. That's better than nothing. Am I right, guys? I'm right? I'm right. All right. We got a blue. I was hoping it'd be Izzo. He's terrible. He's terrible. How is he even 30k? But yeah, basically, like, I'm still going to do some League SBCs here and there, but not really. I'm not really going to engage with it too much more. I'm just going to start, like, paying for R9, you know, just buying the players that I need. And then if I get back down to like 500,000 coins and not a lot left in the club, then I'll start grinding again. But I'm really just not super interested in grinding the game to that level anymore. So 5 more. So what I said to the chat is, because I'm streaming right now, I said every... wow, another perfect link. How about that? Now I should be able... Right, Politano and Candreva. I should be able to build another one off the back of that. We've opened enough now that I should be able to. But yeah, so I'm market banned right now. But I said to the stream, every blue that I get, I'll build 5 more of these packs, and obviously we've hit a blue, so I will be building 5 more of these packs, just only sadly when I can actually build 5 more of these packs, which I can't right now because I am transfer banned. Right, send it back in there, perfect. So we do get another one, which is quite nice. And that's going to be 8 in total, so we've got 3 more to go. Damn, man, imagine hitting a blue and it being Mancini. It could have been Chiellini or Izzo, and I would have been happy. Mancini, as I say, he's all right. He's going to save me some coins for tomorrow's SBC. But here we go with 3 more packs. Come on, be another blue. It's 2 blues. Come on. Italian. Right wing, it's Chiesa. Hey, it's another bad one. But it's another blue. I'll take 2 blues. What's Chiesa saying for price? Oh, he's worth 300k. That pays for all of the cards. I thought it was a bad card. Why did I think that? What am I missing something? What is he? He's 4-star, 4-star. What's wrong with this card? What didn't I like about this card? Dude, as a central cam, he'd actually be like crazy good. His short passing, curve, and vision are very good. His dribbling is really nice. He's got 98 stamina, a good strength and aggression combination, good pace, great shooting. As a central cam, his work rates, medium high is shocking, isn't it? But still, though, I would say as a central cam, he would probably play really, really well. He's got 88 marking. That's interesting. 10, I owe 10 more. Hey, 10 more it will be. That's a big team of the season to get as well. He's worth 300,000 coins. Obviously, I can't sell him, but he's worth 300,000 coins, which is nice. We got 2 blues out of 8. That's pretty legit. I'm not too displeased with that at all. Oh, wow, another Candreva. Obviously, I now actually can't do anything with him, so he'll just get thrown away. And then our last pack for now, 10 more will be coming in throughout the course of the week. Another walkout. That's 3 out of 8. 3 blues out of 8 packs. Italian. Left mid, it's El Shaarawy. We're packing all the Italians. Let's go, man. That's awesome. That's some really, really nice luck. Another 220k. So I got about 600,000 coins worth of cards there for about 100,000 coins worth of packs. If there's 2 in this pack, that'd be legit. I owe 15 more blue packs. Or 15 more packs in general. Now, this card is, again, would be really good as a central cam. The 3-star weak foot is a bit disappointing, but the rest of his stats are just great. Good short passing, great curve, good vision, very well-rounded shooting, great pace, good stand but not brilliant. His ball control and dribbling are super nice. Reactions and composure are a little bit disappointing. But that's really, really good luck. I can't believe we've just got 3 blues from 100k coins. Obviously not the ones that I wanted. But you can't even complain. You can't even be mad at that. 3 team of the seasons in a row, all Italians, all different as well. It was nice that we didn't get 3 Mancinis there. And do you know what? I'm probably going to use those towards R9. Because they won't get into my team. Mancini never will. Maybe Mancini will get used for the guaranteed Serie A team of the season. But Angelino, who is tradable, I think, actually, isn't he? Yeah, he's tradable. Stuani, however, Calderim, Banega, and Acuna, Chiesa and El Shaarawy, I can absolutely use those guys in R9 and get another segment of him just wiped away. And I know what people are probably thinking. Do you know what's crazy? I was doing League SBC grinding to try and get R9 when the whole time I should have been grinding 2-player upgrade packs throughout every team of the season and just chancing my luck to get these massive cards, because that's 100,000 coins that I spent. Actually, just less than about 90,000 coins that I just spent, and we're able to get, what's this one? An 89 rated squad. We're able to probably build towards this 89 rated squad very, very cheaply if I used all 3 of these. Because it's a couple of like really, really high rated cards. Even that Daily Blind can go in there. I don't really care about him either. I might use that Daily Blind in an icon in the team of the season SBC tomorrow, because he's nice and high rated. He'll bring the team link down loads. Caligiuri, the special card that I've got, will also link in here. Let's have a look at what other specials I've got. Now, I don't want to use like this is where I get caught in 2 minds. On the one hand, like, I don't care about this Ter Stegen, right? Because I'm never going to use him. And in my mind, I'm like, let me just save him for if I need him. But I'm never going to need him. You know, the same as Halstenberg and Stuani. Like, these cards, I know they're blue. I know they're team of the seasons. And I know that people look at that and they're like, oh, not him, dude. Why him? Because why not? Because what am I really ever going to do with these cards? The answer is nothing. And I could instead complete an entire segment of R9 for these cards. And from my understanding of how this game works this year, based on last year, if we do get a Oh, I want just golds. If we do get a Festival of FUT style system again, then we're going to end up packing so many amazing, like all of these blues, they're going to be back in packs as the best of, you know, it's going to be their best versions of themselves. That's a 90 rated squad. That is mental. That's an 89. Wonder what other cards I could put in here. We can absolutely bring down some of the ratings here. That went up to a 90. See, so basically through some of the cards that we've managed to pick up there, we've done another segment of R9. I don't want to say for nothing, because it wasn't for nothing, but it's a fun way to grind it, I guess. Let's put in Witzel over Rice. That's still an 89. That's two team of the season, two big team of the season saved there as well. 84 over an 89. That's not quite enough. 89 over an 85. Not enough. So that is where it's at. That's where it has to be. And so I'm going to turn that in right now. Haustenberg is a cool card. We used him offline as well. It is a cool card. But the crazy thing is with all the coins that I do have, if I ever wanted any of these players except Stuani, if I ever wanted any of these players, I could just go and buy them. And so it does, you know, what's the point of like holding on to them? So let's get that done. Let's get this jumbo rare players pack. Can we get some luck out of this one? Come on, give me a blue out of this. Not a blue. What can it be? Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Don't Cavani me. Damn it, it's Cavani. That's all right, though. Another 89 rated card for another R9 SBC. That's not bad at all. The rest of this is bad at all. How many Serie A cards we got here? One. What? Two. That's cool. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, we're now going to move on to probably some more of these when I've not been market banned anymore. So I will be right back. All right, guys, as we go into a live section of the video today, I built 4 packs a little bit later last night. My screen, is the screen squashed there? It looks weird, doesn't it? The cards look a little bit thinner. That's very weird. It does look like it's more inside. Anyway, I built 4 packs. I'm going to be building a few more things. I'm going to be changing so much again, man. My thoughts and my feelings and my anticipations for this series are at the moment changing on a day-to-day basis. And I'm getting excited to produce certain things, and I'm getting deterred from doing other things. But we end up packing a whole bunch. We already packed 3 blues from 8 packs. I think there's 3 more to come. Some good ones as well. So I've got some comments that I want to get through just in this small 5-minute window that I've got of post-com stuff, and then we're going to go back live onto the account because I want to show you what I've done. But Mr. Edge says, gameplay this weekend was terrible. Last weekend was brilliant for me also. I got Elite this weekend, limped to Gold 2. Sorry, got Elite, and then this weekend limped to Gold 2. The game is so broken that you can never tell what game you're going to play. And I generally agree, right? I think gameplay changes, or gameplay feels different, and I wonder if it's servers, right? Just whatever server you connect to or whatever. But isn't it weird? I find it very bizarre that on a weekend where I feel like the gameplay is just the worst it's ever felt, another person feels like it's the best it's ever felt. And for me, it's just so strange that at the same time on the same game, 2 people can have wildly different experiences. And I'm just genuinely interested as to what actually causes that to happen. I would love to know. The next comment is from Amos. Says, Nep, recently I've been playing Pro Clubs with my friends, so why don't you try it with other YouTubers? Pro Clubs, dude, for me is my favorite game mode, right? I love Pro Clubs. The issue that we have is that, let's say I want to play with Skills and Nick, and like I'm using those 2 as examples because A, they're my best friends through just in life and through this community, and B, Nick's West Coast, Skills is East Coast, and I'm EU. So that already promotes problems, because if we play on my servers, Skills is going to have some delay, Nick's going to have lots of delay. If we play on Skills' servers, Nick and I are going to have some delay, and if we play on Nick's servers, Skills will have some delay, and I'm going to have lots of delay. And so just generally speaking, Clubs is just like if I was playing with all UK or EU YouTubers, probably be a lot of fun. The other thing that's really weird with Clubs is, as much fun as it is to play, it gets very monotonous very quickly because there's not much to do in Clubs in general. But also, viewers just don't seem to want to watch it. as with a lot of things that get put out on YouTube, the first and sometimes second and third episodes, they start really well. People are excited, and then they realize it's just not what they want to see, and they stop watching. And before you know it, people are just like, okay, like, 100,000 people might watch the first game of myself and the boys playing clubs, and then 80,000 people the second, and then 50,000 people the third. And then by the time the fifth or sixth video comes out, we're down to like 30, 20,000 people. And it's like, okay, so people just don't want to watch this. As much as people think they want to watch this, and as I'm sure some hardcore viewers will want to watch it because they'll just watch anything. But generally speaking, people actually just don't want to watch it. So it's sad because what you never see is if you go to the FIFA section of Mixer or Twitch or YouTube or like searching live or video content, no matter where you go and search for FIFA, it's never anything other than Ultimate Team, with the odd exception of like a club stream or a career mode stream. But it's the sort of thing that like a big YouTuber that is usually an Ultimate Team YouTuber, or a big content creator that is usually an Ultimate Team content creator, will do it on one time as an out of the ordinary, and that's the only time that it's like kind of blows up. So anything out of FIFA Ultimate Team, people just don't want to watch, man. They just don't want to watch. Joe says, would you not get more chem for Varane if you put Vieira in the middle and then Hullet on the right centre mid for the link to Van Dijk? The answer is actually no. Varane needs 4 extra links, or 4 links in total. He gets 1 off of Kante. He would only get 2 off of Vieira, so he'd still be 1 link short. So no, sadly, that wouldn't make any difference. HP says, what do you track on the spreadsheet? Everything, or just like 5k plus players or something? Would really like to know. Love your vids. I stopped tracking that about 6 hours after I started using it. You'll see why a little bit more in about 3 minutes time. But yeah, I've stopped using the spreadsheet already. And then Saint Baker says, I feel like every episode of this Road to Glory is watching you open packs from doing the League SBCs. And there was a response to that saying, yeah, it's kind of boring. I just like listening to him talk about the game, though. And it's good that you guys still enjoy me and me talking about the game. Once again, the issue is there's just not a lot for me personally to play for. And I think we've had that as an issue throughout the course of the game cycle this year, because I've put so much time into it, more than what is reasonable, right? That I've always been not even just ahead of the curve. I've been so far ahead of the curve after about 6 weeks. The first 6 weeks we were constantly chasing. I was behind the curve. Because we was on the first owner Road to Glory, I was short a fullback. I was short a winger. There was a period of time where for about 3 weeks we had like a monster back line and then Adan in goal. And so, other than the first sort of 6 weeks, I've just been well ahead of everybody else and everything else, unless it's a pay to win or another grinder, right? And so for me right now, again, we'll talk about this a bit deeper in just a second live, but once I complete Prime R9, my team is done. Like, literally done, except for the fact that I would want Team of the Year Ronaldo in my team, or Team of the Season Ronaldo in my team. So that is the next and ultimate end goal for this team. So playing for an 88 rated Team of the Season card in objectives is irrelevant, because I can't use that to actually get towards Ronaldo, because I would have to just buy Ronaldo, like CR7 Ronaldo. And so, like, the reason why I do the League SBCs is because I enjoy opening packs. I enjoy packing good things. It's exciting. It's fun. I think the footage again is a little bit corrupt here, so that probably sounds really weird coming through your speakers on the soundboard there. But yeah, so we end up completing Alexandro. I'm going to go live now, guys, and we're going to talk a little bit more about what's happening in the near future and the potential changes or non-changes for this account for the rest of the game. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, as we go live onto the account, you can't see because my face cam's in the way. Always do that. Here we go. I'm at 4.8 million coins. You're probably thinking, whoa, what happened to your coins? I'll show you. I'll show you. Also, I bought... these guys aren't selling, so I'm going to keep hold of these for the time being. I bought a Chiellini by mistake, and he's not selling, so we're going to drop his price a little bit and hopefully get him gone and get those coins back. Yeah, lots to kind of show and engage with, and lots to chat about. And we've talked about a lot of things a lot recently, and I keep saying the word a lot. So apologies on that. Yeah, we've talked about a lot of things recently. But I completed Alexandro, as you just saw, and I'm very, very, very much well on my way to completing Ronaldo. We've done most of the expensive stuff to the point where we've actually done the bulk of the expensive stuff. You saw me buy a Kluivert for Iconic. You also saw me buy a Kluivert for the 88 rated squad. And you're probably straight away going to be asking the question, wait, hold on. I thought you were grinding to Ronaldo. The thing that changed for me was looking back at the road to glory of last year. I went back and had like a real good look at where I was at this stage, what kind of video views I was getting and what kind of content I was putting out. And first of all, I just want to say I appreciate you guys a lot, because the video views this year are way higher than they were last year, right? So that's, first of all, is amazing, because it means we've got a bigger core audience, which I respect and love you guys for. Obviously, it's amazing for me that you guys are engaged with me like that. The second thing is that by the middle of July, so around 4 to 5 weeks from now, I had pretty much given up on the road to glory. There was about 4 episodes after the middle of July, sporadically, every like 5 days, then 8 days later, then 10 days later, and then the final episode in August, right? And we went to doing live content. And also, obviously, yesterday, I did a 6 p.m. video yesterday, the Wonderlovsky SBC, and I'm very surprised with how many views it got. It's going to push up towards 60 or 70,000 views, which is amazing. And for those of you that are here, I'm going to be doing a lot more 6 p.m. content on this channel, not necessarily at 6 p.m., but just on this channel. So I went back and looked, and it was, like I say, it was like middle of July where basically everything had finished. You know, I just wasn't really playing the game anymore. I wasn't uploading content. And that means that if it's a very similar pattern this year, I've got about 5 weeks left. I don't want to grind for 2 more weeks to get this Ronaldo when I've got the coins to just get this Ronaldo. So I'm just going to get this Ronaldo, right? If I'm only playing for another 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 5 weeks, even if it's only to goal 2, I want to have him for that entire time. I want to make sure that I'm playing with players that I enjoy. And so we're crafting him just by paying for him. There are certain things that we can do still to gain a small advantage. But I only need to do the 88 rated squad, the 187 rated squad, the 386s, the 85, 84, and 83. So it's just going to become, it's basically, I'm very close to getting it done. As I said, like with what I've got left to do, Footbin says that I need 1.5 million coins. Now, I won't need 1.5 million coins. I'll probably need around 1.2 million coins, because I still have some items in the club, some things in the club. But let's say I even need 1.5 million coins. That's going to leave me with 3.3 million, not including anything that I get back from the packs, right? So let's say I've got 3.5 million coins after what I get back from the packs. On top of that 3.5 million coins, I've still got a lot of stuff in the club. We've got lots of team of the seasons that I can sell on for decent prices. Not like huge prices. Like I don't think NepentheZ is worth like outrageous amounts. But also he's never going to get into my club. And so it's just 95,000 coins that I could just get for him. He is the first owner. It's not a bad card. He's just not going to play for me. The reason why I'm keeping hold of them right now is because I just don't need to sell them. But in terms of my squad, guys, this is kind of like my endgame team. So we've got Sandro in there now. We've got Varane, Van Dijk, and Trent. We've got Alisson. I was looking at upgrading Van Dijk to the 96. There's 300,000 coins more expensive for the 96. And obviously I would lose tax on the 95, which would also be a tune of about 100,000 coins. Maybe like 80,000 coins. So it would cost me about 400,000 coins to upgrade him. And when I looked at the stats that I would actually gain, I would only gain such minimal stats. I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth it for me to like, that would be a gross waste of coins, right? Other than that, you know, upgrading Vieira and Hullet to their prime moments versions would be the dream, but also is not really realistic because of how goddamn expensive they are. Hullet coming in at 9.3 million coins. Vieira coming in at 8.2 million coins. Ronaldo, like R9 Ronaldo, is extinct on PlayStation right now and on Xbox. He just doesn't exist. So I would, even if I could get him, it would be 15 million coins. And then last but not least is the one addition that I do want is a version of the striker Ronaldo. So whether that's Team of the Year Ronaldo, 8.3 million coins, or Team of the Season Ronaldo, 8.1 million coins, that's what I want to work towards in the end game. And the reason why I'm not going to rush to that is because I'm gonna be using somebody else there this weekend league. So we're going to finish and craft R9 no matter what, just over the next 2 or 3 days. Probably not tomorrow. You won't see that. You'll probably see it on Thursday, maybe with the rewards day video. My bench obviously is pretty amazing. We've got Ericsson and Kante, Tellez, which is awesome. We've got Ibra on there and Mkhitaryan and Alonso. This DePaul card is going to be used in the guaranteed Serie A Team of the Season SBC that you're also going to see in today's video. It's going to be a nice jam-packed video for content. And that's going to leave me with just some coins in the meantime. 3.5 million coins, all that Chiellini sold. So 3.5 million coins plus 1.5 million coins worth of content easily in the club. That'll put me on 5 million coins. So at that point, I need to make about 3 to 4 million coins to get a version of Ronaldo, assuming that I don't get him in rewards on Thursday, which I obviously probably won't, but you never know. And so what that means is I've got about, I just cleared it by mistake. I'm literally, the controller's just resting on my leg. God damn it. What that basically means is I've got some options of players that I can use at cam, central cam for this weekend. What I wanted to do was kind of talk to you guys about who you'd want to see, go through some of the cards that I could potentially have. And so let me get on my Twitter open because I had it on there. So first of all, Kai Havertz is definitely a cam that I could use this weekend league. And just to give you a brief kind of like understanding of what the team's going to look like, we'll have Vieira and Hullet in at CDM, Henry at striker, Aubameyang and Ronaldo on the outside cam spots. And so that central cam spot is just free. It's open. I could use that Christian Eriksen. I could use Kai Havertz. Obviously, he would be amazing in the sense of he's massive. He's 5-star, 4-star. He's just got brilliant stats. He would be a lot of fun to use. But there's also a lot of other players that I think might be a lot of fun to use. Another one of those is going to be Quagliarella. Now, this Quagliarella card, he's cheap. He's like 470k. This would be a brilliant cam card. 5'11", 4-star, 4-star. And remarkable stats. Like his passing is immaculate. His shooting is immaculate. His physicals are extremely high end. This might be a really fun card to use. And it's surprising to me that this is only 500,000 coins, or less than, because it looks like an absolutely incredible end game card. So I want to hear your guys' feedback. I will probably make the decision myself, but we could also always just change, right? So Quagliarella would be one of those players that I could get. The next player that would be really cool to get would be Team of the Year Messi. Now I'd have to sell some of those. I'd have to sell some of the cards that I've got in the club to get him. But I don't really like Messi in this game. Even this 99 Messi, I would never consider this Messi, right? Never. His physicals, his jumping is not quite there. His strength, you can see there, the difference is 7 stamina, 5 aggression, 7 strength, and 8 jumping. And for me, that makes a big difference, right? So for me, the Team of the Year Messi would be the one that I'd go for. It's about 3.7, 3.8 million. And so this could be my cam for this weekend league. And all that would happen is we'd get the cam for this weekend, and then that would be our team until I can afford Ronaldo. Next up would be Alex Lacazette. Now, I'm kind of torn because on the one hand, I definitely want him because of the Arsenal affiliation. I love his pace, his shooting, his dribbling, and his physicals are brilliant. He's 4-star, 4-star. The downsides to Lacazette is he is a little shorter than some of the other cams that I would like to use, De Bruyne, Havertz, etc. But also his passing just isn't the best. His short passing is very, very good. His vision and curve are okay, quite nice up in the high 80s. But his long passing and his crossing are super low. And it's an important attribute, even though the central cam's not super important for crossing, nor really long passing. When I'm presented with someone like Lacazette over Quagliarella, I think, okay, that's like almost 1 million coins more for a player who is arguably not as good for the role. So Lacazette's one of the options that we could have to put up there. We could go and get Kevin De Bruyne back. And as much as I know that I love this card, right, and he's only like 1.8 million coins as well, as much as I know that I love this card, this card has been one of the mainstays in my team, one of my favorite players throughout the course of this game this year. The reason why I kind of don't want to use him is because I've already used him. And I'm like, I'd rather just use somebody else because I can always go back to this card anytime I want. Next up would be that Team of the Season, Ericsson. I've used him anyway. I haven't super enjoyed him, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then the next pick would be Luka Modric. So this would be actually, if I went and picked up Luka Modric, who again is relatively cheap, he would actually become my CDM next to Vieira, and Ruud Gullit would go back up into that cam role, basically. Now, this card is phenomenal. Like, every time I use him in draft, he just blows me. I'm like, wow, why don't I use him in game? 4-star, 4-star, high. Yeah, he's only 5'8", but this is such a great card that we could also have him in the team. Would be really, really good. Next up, I think the three that I'm very most interested in using, one would be Heung-min Son's Team of the Season card. Again, the beauty of this card is 5-star, 4-star, 6 foot tall, high work rates, great stamina, obviously perfect stamina at 99, insane dribbling, brilliant passing, again, except for that long passing. But his passing stats are way better than Eden Hazard's. His shooting is brilliant. His pace is brilliant. The 5-star weak foot is obviously a very, very important attribute for that Heung-min Son. And then Marco Reus, which actually one of the Footwiz Jamie tweeted me, because I tweeted out like which one should I go for this weekend. And Footwiz Jamie tweeted back saying that Stefan Pina, the pro, the obviously insane like top 5 probably FIFA player at the moment, says that Reus is one of his like the best cam he's used all year. So this, I mean, it looks great. What I love about this Reus card is he's finally got a stamina upgrade that is fitting of a Team of the Season card. He's 4-star, 4-star. He's 5'11", so he's big. Not massive, but big. His shooting is top tier. His passing is done. His pace is done. His dribbling is just done. And his physicals are remarkable outside of aggression. So I'm super interested in this card. This card, I look at this and I think, yeah, I feel like I would love to play with that card. And then we look at the last card that we could take in with us, and it's Eden Hazard. And this card, very much like Reus, just makes me think, God damn, wow. Like, okay, his physicals aren't quite the level of Reus, but his dribbling is better. His passing, especially that long pass as well, is better. It's up there. And it's just another card. Now, he's only 5'8". So the height on Reus and the physicals on Reus definitely encourages me to get him more. But I literally can't decide which one of these players I want to be my cam until I can afford to get Team of the Season Ronaldo back into the squad. And when Team of the Season Ronaldo comes into the squad, it will be Team of the Season Ronaldo and Aubameyang on the wings, Prime R9 in at cam and Henry up front. And then Vieira and Hullet in at CDM. But in the meantime, we get the luxury of choosing one of those incredible players to fit into this slot that is bricked off to the point where it can genuinely be any of them. And if it's Hazard, he'll just be on 7 chem instead of 10 chem. But yeah, we can genuinely play absolutely any single one of those players. The one that stands out to me the most is probably Reus. I think I just want to test out that Reus, just want to try him. And then Quagliarella and Lionel Messi as well are two that I wouldn't mind trying out. And of course, we've got Eriksen on the bench. We've got defensive-minded players in Kante and Telles on the bench. We've got that Gareth Bale on the bench, who probably, guys, until I get Team of the Season Ronaldo, is probably going to replace R9 as a sub because he only has 81 stamina. So the fact that I'm using him as a winger, he's going to burn that energy relatively quickly. So Gareth Bale is going to be that super sub of dreams coming onto that cam spot. 508 goal contributions for the man now. He's been the best player we've had this year, hands down. Aubameyang's getting up there towards 100 goals now as well. But in terms of the account, so one or two things are going to happen. After Team of the Season, which is getting close to the end now, we've got French League coming Friday, the Ultimate Team of the Season the following Friday. And at that point, so that's 2 weeks away, obviously. At that point, guys, that's why I'm now rushing Ronaldo and rushed Alexander and stuff. Even though in my mind, I was like, let me just do it through League SBCs. The reason why I don't want to do it is because one of two things is going to happen after Team of the Season. Number one is we're not going to have something like Festival of FUT. We still get futties. Maybe we've got a few other things up their sleeve, but we're not going to get something. If we don't get something like Festival of FUT, I will probably stop playing this game on this Road to Glory account just generally, right? We'll be uploading a lot of Fortnite. We'll be uploading a lot of 6 p.m. content. We'll be playing sporadically here or there, but generally speaking, if we don't get Festival FUT, and not even Festival FUT, more about if we don't get the best of in packs, yeah? If you guys remember last year, we got the best of where the EA just put all the best versions of cards in packs except for Team of the Years and 99s. Like Ronaldo had his FUT birthday Ronaldo card in packs instead, but it was such a fun time. So if they don't put like the best of in packs, or if they don't give us some Festival FUT style promo for another 4 or 5 weeks, then I won't play this game much anyway, which is why I want to get Ronaldo ASAP. I want to get that, that Reus or whatever in at striker ASAP, and I want to just play the next 3 weeks of Weekend League. Even if it's only to goal 2, I want to play there and just enjoy those players. If we do get Festival of FUT, I'm going to be able to generate unlimited coins, like just easily, because of the League SBC system. And because even last year, forget League SBCs, just 5k packs. If you just sat there and if you opened 100,000 coins worth of 5k packs last year during the Best of Festival FUT session, you would turn 100,000 coins from 5k packs into 300,000 coins easily. And so you could just sit there spamming 5k packs over and over and over, and you'd eventually, well, not even eventually, every pack, every third pack, every second pack, you just hit a special card. So you discard it, even if it's discard value, 10k coins back, more coins back, more coins back, and it was so easy to make coins. So at that point, if EA do give us something like that, I will then have the motivation to go and get that Team of the Year Ronaldo, to go and upgrade that Hullet, Vieira, and Ronaldo to their Prime Moments versions, to go and spend the extra coins on Virgil van Dijk to get him into that 96 version. And then I would go and buy Lacazette and just have him on the bench to have that extra Arsenal player on the bench and finish off that Arsenal past and present team and play one last weekend league. So it all depends genuinely on what EA do. And as I say, if they don't give us the best of or the Festival of FUT, we'll still play the game. We'll do the weekly objectives that are fun and engaging. We might still play the weekend league to 14 wins just because, which again, I assume that they're going to give us the best of impacts for red picks and stuff. But I won't be grinding. I'll literally just be playing with the team that I have and not doing much all else. So that's where we're at with that. So for the R9 now, obviously I can get two very comfortable weekly objective cards in Zaniolo, the 87 rated, and Neres, the 89 rated. I'm not going, I am going to get these. I'm going to do these, but I'm not going to rush to get them done for R9 because I'm just going to buy R9. I'm literally just going to buy him. And so that's where we're at. And I'm not going to get Suso either. So once I've got R9, I don't really care again to craft towards another icon because there's no one that can actually get into my team. Yeah, it would be nice to have Pele. It would be nice to have Ronaldinho. The Prime Moments Eusebio, one of my favorite cards in the game this year through draft. But generally speaking, I'm not the biggest fan of the 93 Eusebio. What I like about the 94 Eusebio is he has 5 more shooting, 2 more dribbling, 1 more physical, 1 more passing, 2 more pace. But that 5 extra shooting is the difference because it takes a card that is good at shooting, very good at shooting, to a card that is unstoppable in front of goal. You know, he has the 5-star weak foot, but I might craft this card. This could be my next cam. You know, I don't know what his SBC is worth, actually. His SBC is 2.3 million coins. So we could quite comfortably go and pick up him and have him as my cam instead. So I could go and get literally Ronaldo and Eusebio, and then I'd have Ronaldo, Eusebio, Hullet, Vieira, Henry, and Aubameyang. But like last year, I'm not the hugest fan of too many icons, right? I love the icons and I love the idea of the icons, but I prefer the real world players that are still playing and active today, other than my favorites. So obviously Henry and Vieira, ex-Arsenal, Ronaldo, I just loved growing up. I loved watching him play. Like even in FIFA 11 when he got the gold, like what was it, 76 rated card for Corinthians, was it? I just played with that card all the time because I just loved playing with it. And then Hullet is just too meta to not play in the game. So we're stuck with just kind of one attacking spot. But that's where my account is at the moment, guys. And that's where where we're at. So the rest of today's video is just going to be the 6 p.m. SBC. I mean, hey, if the pack gods are on our side today, we get CR7 tonight out of that pack, then our team is done. And then we can actually start working towards the prime moment versions of the icons. If we don't get Ronaldo out of that pack, we got some grinding to go to get to him, and whether or not we get there will determine on what EA do at the back end of this game cycle. But yeah, so I will see you guys for the guaranteed team of the season pack. All right, guys, as we get into the guaranteed Serie A team of the season card, I did record this live, but the face cam footage again was corrupt. The Elgato is just causing me some issues recently. Sorry, not the face cam. The gameplay footage was corrupt. Fortunately, I had the backup recording on a different Elgato software. You will see that my guaranteed Serie A team of the season was... Well, let's wait and see. Let's watch it together. I don't want to ruin it. Was it good? Was it great? It wasn't either. It was pretty bad. It was Ilicic. He's one of the cheaper ones. I think he's the 4th cheapest behind Lazzari, Mancini, and Sirigu. I then think Ilicic is the next cheapest. It's an okay card. It's not amazing. It could be useful if it had either a 4-star weak foot or more stamina or more jumping. Either of those things would make it a super useful card. As it is, it's a cool card, and I'm sure for some of you guys, it will actually be a big upgrade to your squads, to the cams that you might be rocking, or the strikers that you might be rocking if you want to use him at striker. But for me personally, this guy doesn't even make it close to my bench. So he'll just be reused in another SBC. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.